Welcome to our Mock Interview Pro Series. Today, we're here to help you gear up for your upcoming meter technician interview. Whether you're stepping into this role for the first time or brushing up on your skills, we've got you covered with practical insights and examples. Let's dive right into our first scenario. Handling a tricky situation with a faulty meter. Can you think of a time when you had to troubleshoot a faulty meter and what steps you took to solve it? This question aims to understand your problem-solving skills and your ability to handle technical challenges on the job. To tackle this question effectively, keep these tips in mind. Begin with a quick overview of the problem and the type of meter involved. Describe the initial steps you took to identify what was wrong. Mention any tools or methods you used to test the meter. Explain how you fixed the issue and got the meter back in working order. Don't forget to talk about any follow-up actions or documentation you completed. Here's an example of how you might answer this.
In my previous role, I encountered a residential meter that was giving incorrect readings. I first checked the connections for any loose wires. After that, I used a multimeter to verify the voltage. Once I confirmed that the meter was malfunctioning, I replaced it with a calibrated unit. Finally, I documented the issue and resolution in our maintenance log.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for meter technician. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Can you tell us about a situation where you worked closely with a team to meet a deadline for meter installations? How did you ensure everything went smoothly? This question is designed to gauge your ability to work effectively in a team and ensure projects are completed on time. When answering, consider these strategies. Choose a specific project where you played a key role in timely meter installations. Highlight your responsibilities within the team. Discuss how you established and maintained communication methods. Share any tools or strategies that you use to improve team coordination. End with the outcome and how you successfully met the deadline. Let's look at an example response.
In my last role, our team had to install 200 meters within 3 weeks for a new housing project. I coordinated daily briefings via a shared messaging app to track progress. We used project management software to assign tasks and deadlines, ensuring everyone was aligned. In the end, we completed the installations ahead of schedule, allowing for an early service launch.
Describe an experience where you had to explain a technical meter issue to a non-technical customer. How did you make sure they understood? This question evaluates your communication skills, especially in explaining technical issues to those who might not have the same technical background. Here's how you can craft your response. Start by assessing the customer's knowledge level. Use simple language and steer clear of jargon. Provide analogies or examples that are easy to relate to. Encourage questions to ensure they understand. Wrap up by summarizing the key points to reinforce understanding. Here's a sample answer to consider.
I noticed the customer was confused about their bill. I started by asking what they knew about their meter. Then I explained the issue using the analogy of a water faucet, making it relatable. After walking them through the readings, I invited questions and ended by summarizing the important details.
If you encountered a customer with an unusually high bill, but the meter seemed to be working fine, how would you handle the situation? This question assesses your ability to troubleshoot and communicate effectively with customers in challenging situations. Consider these steps when forming your response. Listen attentively to the customer's concerns and show empathy. Explain how meter readings and usage trends are important. Investigate possible reasons for the high bill, like leaks or unusual usage patterns. Offer to double-check the meter to ensure it's accurate. Provide clear steps the customer can take to manage their bill moving forward. Here's a way you might respond.
I would start by listening to the customer's concerns and showing empathy for their situation. Then I'd explain that while the meter seems accurate, we can check their usage history together to look for any unusual spikes or issues.
Imagine you discover a meter that has been tampered with. What would you do to resolve the issue? This question is about your ability to handle security issues and follow proper protocols. Here's how to approach designing your answer. Document the condition of the meter with photos and notes. Report the tampering to your supervisor immediately. Isolate the meter to prevent further unauthorized access. Follow company protocols for handling tampered meters. Communicate any findings with the appropriate authorities if necessary. Here's an example of how you could answer.
First, I would take clear photos of the tampering and note any specific details. Then I would report this to my supervisor right away to ensure proper procedures are followed. I would also isolate the meter to make sure no one else can access it.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.